welcome to Perches, Kenya. As we promised you last few days ago, we said we'll be coming back to train on several topics about poultry farming. Today we are coming to you to train about housing and design, what you need to have in your house and all that. If it is the first time that you are watching this video, we are encouraging you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, share to your friends so that they also know what is happening to the world of poultry farming. Give us your comment so that we move together. So what we said is we will be coming to train about the housing and design, and today is what we are talking about. Number one thing that you need to do when you are planning to start poultry farming, first thing that should come to your mind is about the housing, because those birds are supposed to be in a house and they are supposed to stay in a very comfortable place for them to have a good yield, that is for them to produce well. There are those factors that you are supposed to consider before you set up the house. You need to know the wind is coming from, so that you know where to put the wind breakers and all that. So number one I want to show you about the housing is the house that you are building to your chicks or to your birds. You are supposed to calculate the number of birds that you are going to put in that house. And the proper measurement of the house is one bird is supposed to sit on 2 square foot. And where we have limited space, we squeeze up to 1 square foot. So one thing that you are supposed to do is to know the number of birds that you are going to put. You know the measurement of the house. The other thing that you are supposed to do, any house that you are going to build for your chicks, that is your bird, you are supposed to make it well ventilated. It is supposed to be well ventilated. In our case, when you check, if my director can show you, our house, it has a very nice ventilation, and it's all around the house. It is giving in the air and taking out the bad smell inside the chicken coop. Inside there, we will show you, there are wind breakers. We have put curtains when the wind is too strong, or when we want to prevent that strong wind, we drop our curtains, but it is supposed to be this well ventilated. The other thing that you are supposed to do is about the roofing. When you check like the one that we have, there is a very nice roof, meaning that when it's raining, they will not be rained on. Sun, they will not be directly hit the sun rays. So that is another thing that you are supposed to consider. There are those places where there are intruders which come to your chicken coop and go away with your chicken. When you check to our house, like this one, we have put a very strong foundation, this concrete. So when they come, they cannot dink and enter inside your chicken coop to interfere with your birds inside. But most time, we normally encourage our farmers, you don't spend too much on when building your chicken coop. But it is very well to consider putting a very strong foundation and put it concrete, or you put a very strong iron sheet. But from there you can now use hard iron sheets around from here to where the floor is. You can use just hold the iron sheet or boards like this. Like in our case, we have used the boards because the boards are good when it is too cold. They are bad contractors of heat, so they will store the heat inside, and when it is also hot, they will not have a lot of heat in them. So on our case, in this building, we put the board, but you can put iron sheets which are held this side, but on top we encourage people to use the new ones because of leakage. So that is something that you need to do. Another thing that you are supposed to do when you are putting up your structure, it is the security. When you check on our building, our structure, we put very strong door to prevent thieves, and in our case we even have the padlock, which locks during when there is no somebody attending to the chicken. We lock our structure or our chicken coop to make sure that our birds are safe. Another thing about the security, it is this thing. That's why we said we'll talk about sanitation, and it is this one. When you have anybody coming into your chicken coop, you should have this. This is where you sanitize. You put your feet before you enter to your chicken coop. The reason we put it covered is because the sanitizer that we put here, it is very corrosive, and we put it here for anybody who is coming in to step on it, to leave all the diseases here before he or she enters to the chicken coop. So the other thing about the security, what I was talking about, is this. This is one of the most things that we consider in our security, and it is this a place where before you enter to a chicken coop, you are supposed to step in here. We are put inside a very strong disinfectant, and that's why we want you to step on it before you go inside the chicken coop, and that is so that you leave all the diseases that you've come with or that might be around the environment that you are coming from, because we don't want to take chances, or you come with your disease and take to our birds, because sometimes we normally open the door for the birds to come outside here to get the direct sunlight and to enjoy the weather outside here. This disinfectant normally expires. When it expires, especially when it's too muddy or maybe after 7 days, you are supposed to drain it, and when you check our system, we have made it such that after it expires, we have a drainage here where we come and open to drain the dirt and the expired one. It goes all the way to the sock pit. This is our sock pit, and it is completely closed. We can open it, but we put it closed because we don't need to use the waste which is here. So, and the other reason that we put it closed is to also give the security to the birds, that when they come outside here to enjoy the environment and the nature and that direct sunlight, they cannot start hitting or stepping on it, because I've told you it is dangerous, it will kill them. So that's why we put it this closed. The other thing about the structure, this is very essential in your poultry farming. It is called store. The store is very essential because it will help you to keep safe your feeds and your farm produce and everything. In our case, this is our store, and Store is supposed to be very dry inside. It is supposed to be also dark, in terms of if there are some birds which will sneak in here, they will not hit the feeds or maybe the eggs and other things that you put there. This is metallic. It is also very important to make sure the feeds which are inside there, they remain dry. Because when you put in a wet place, it will get the aflatoxin and you will see your birds dying. It is also supposed to be well ventilated. You see the door is one of the ventilation. There is this, that is our ventilation. Sometimes you open the store, you get fresh air coming out, coming in, and also the roof, to make sure that the rain will not enter to your feeds and your things that you put inside the store. Yeah, the other thing which is supposed to be inside the chicken coop is the laying boxes, and this is what we call laying boxes. And this is how it's supposed to be designed. This is the best design of the laying boxes. Number one, you put something which is this roof, which is so much sliding to avoid the chicken which are not, or the birds which are not laying, not to stay here, because chicken normally want a place where they can perch to get a comfortable place to stay. So you make this place uncomfortable for them to stay, because when they stay here, they will disturb the chicken inside, or the hen inside here, which is laying. Another way that you are supposed to put your laying box, it is this way. The opening is supposed to be just have a foot. It's not supposed to be a very big opening, because when you leave it very big opening, the cocks and those other, when they lose a lot of calcium, they will come and start eating the eggs. So it's supposed to be this small. When it's this small, the cocks are not able to enter inside here, but the hens knows how they twist themselves to enter. Because we have many hens, we put in this step. There is this one, and there is another one. So this stepping place is very important, because when it comes down here, it will step first of all here, then it enters inside. Inside the laying box, it is supposed to be very dark, because it needs that privacy. When it's laying, it needs to be in a very dark place, and inside there you put a very soft materials like sawdust or cotton cloth when it lays, so that the egg will not break. Also, when you check to our laying boxes, we did not put it from down here. There is some inch. There are just like a 1.5 foot, to make sure the eggs will not, the hen will be in a very comfortable place, and when there is wetness coming from the floor, it will not affect the eggs. So we make sure we suspend these laying boxes, we hang them. So even we don't want to use this space, because there are birds which will be under the laying boxes. So we leave that space for them to sleep down there, and then we have this for laying. What is supposed to be inside the chicken coop? One thing is water. Water is supposed to be there 24/7, 24 hours. And when I told you about the tank which is outside, is the one which is feeding these automatic drinkers. When the water is used by the chicks or by the birds, you can see it flowing from outside to the drinker. So because of the many birds that we have, we prefer to use this automatic drinker to make sure that every time there is water inside the chicken coop, and it's supposed to be a clean water. But there are other drinkers which are manual, like this one. This is a manual drinker for those people who don't have a lot of chicken. But us, we use this one, these automatic drinkers. But when we are doing the vaccination, we can use this one, the manual drinkers. The other thing that we talked about, which is supposed to be inside the chicken coop, it is the feeders. This is our feeder. We put this way, suspended, because normally there are birds which are on this side, and there are other birds which are on this side. So when it moves, it will be blocked by those birds which are on this side, and when it moves this side, it will be blocked by the chicken which are on this side. And this is also a good feeder because it accommodates a lot of birds. This side it accommodates 10, and the other side it accommodates 10, and it is carrying a lot of feeds inside it. We put it this suspended because birds will tend to step on this, and when they step on this, it will move, and they will not be comfortable to stay up here. Because when they stay up here, they will start dropping, they will put droppings here, and they will contaminate the feeds. Inside here we have a light. When you check our roof, it is very good roof. When it's raining, there will be no rain which will be coming direct to the chicken, and also it will also prevent them from getting direct sun rays. We talked about the ventilation. We normally use this curtain when we don't want the direct wind coming to the chicken, or when we want a lot of warmth inside the chicken coop. We drop these curtains, but when it's too hot, we roll up this curtain to get that fresh air, and also to get the light. We increase the light and the bad smell coming outside and fresh air coming inside. So it's good also to consider having these curtains. We also have the security lights inside. I mean, those ones are not security lights, but we use light to make sure the place is well lit. Like when you check on this, we have the lights which will help the birds to see the feeds and the water during the night. So fellow farmers, that is how about what you need to have inside the chicken coop, the kind of structure that you are supposed to have when you are doing poultry farming. You've seen, we've just brought you to one of our farms. It's here in Nairobi. This is one of the best structures that we have of our farms. So that is the knowledge that you need to know about the chicken coop that you are supposed to have. So I want to encourage you, when you see this video, share to your friends, subscribe to our YouTube channel. See a lot of things that we'll be bringing to you. We'll be showing you a lot of things about poultry farming. Now we will be coming back to tell you some practice that you are supposed to do inside the chicken coop. See you next time.